All right, guys. So as you know, you can submit topics and questions just by emailing us at honestanduneducated@gmail.com. That is honestanduneducated@gmail.com. And in doing that, I mean, a lot of times, a lot of the emails we get aren't necessarily topics or questions that we would be covering on a typical show. Because on the show, we tend to stick to topics that are more current and relevant to current news in the movie world or the comic world or whatever. But we wanted to make this show, this segment, if you will, a place for us to answer some of those more obscure questions that don't necessarily fit in with any of the topics on the main show, but we still want to answer some of them and give some of you guys some answers to them. So let's get right into it here with Get to the Chopper 83. I can't do an Arnold.
Get to the chopper.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry, that
was. All right, but he says, "What is your favorite, or she? What is your favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie?"
What do you think?
I would either say I love True Lies, honestly.
Jingle all the...
Probably, dude, I love Jingle.
That was a great movie.
Dude, I love Jingle All the Way. So probably if okay, True Lies or Terminator 2, Judgment Day. I'll go with True Lies. What do you got?
Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
Go.
It's my favorite.
There it is.
Yep. All right, so the next one, we've got The Movie Dude 66. The Movie Dude.
Like Order 66.
Oh, gosh. Okay, what is the best and worst movie of 2020 so far? What do you think?
What do you think?
But that's really difficult for me to say. I haven't actually seen a lot of movies that have been out this year so far. Especially
okay, I got a best. My best movie this year is probably The Gentleman. Probably the best one I've seen. Worst, I haven't seen it, but just by pure word of mouth, hands down, even if I did watch it, I'm sure would be Artemis Fowl.
I've heard that was awful.
Yeah, I've heard literally no good things about it. So I'm gonna just go out and assume that is the worst movie had I seen it. And my best so far is still A Gentleman.
Yeah. I honestly don't have an answer for that just because I really haven't seen a lot of movies.
We haven't really had a chance to. I mean, the movie
the
theater's been shut down. So
COVID BS.
Yeah, so
rewatching a lot of stuff.
Right. Here's what you should be doing. I mean, it's a good time for it.
Yeah.
All right. This is great, dude. Majin Boob 420.
Great username.
That's a great username, dude. Majin Boob. Favorite DBZ character? Fitting question with that username. I would have to go and say easily Vegeta. Of any DBZ or GT. One kind of sucked in GT, but we'll say if we stick with DBZ regardless, it's Vegeta for me.
Mine is just gonna be pretty stereotypical Goku. Like Goku.
Lame.
I've always liked him.
Lame. I do like, honestly, though, Evil Boo, the form where he's like always like this.
Yeah,
that's like I love the character design of that character.
And
yeah, dude, I love that. That's great.
Okay, so interesting username again, Lemon Saturn.
Lemon Saturn.
What 3 movies do you take with you if you're stranded on a deserted island? I will go ahead and start that out. I think I'm a big Christopher Nolan fan, so I think Interstellar would be one of them. I like that movie.
You like Interstellar?
I liked Interstellar. We saw Interstellar.
Enough to rewatch it that many times?
Hey. The Dark Knight. What other movies? Maybe just no. I like Inception too, another Christopher Nolan movie.
That's a good one.
What do you think?
I don't know. It's a tough call because you got to think like these are the only movies you're going to be able to watch like repeatedly over and over again. So you think like, okay, well, do you want to mix it up and have like one comedy? Maybe
I was gonna say,
like maybe not and just have 3 movies you could just watch over and over and over again. Like
you just want to mix it up a little bit to have some variety, but
right. But I mean, at the same time, like there's a lot of movies that like I don't really consider like the best movies of all time, but I can just watch them and always be happy. Like the Avengers movies.
Yeah.
Like They're not the greatest movies ever made, but I'll be damned if I can't sit down and watch them back to back to back to back.
They're
So, like,
enjoyable.
um, on the spot, just for now, I'll just say Infinity War and Endgame just to have some continuity in, like, 6 hours of something, and, maybe The Dark Knight, but at the same time, I guess you could go, uh, the original Star Wars trilogy
I
too,
was just
for
about to
continuity's
say any
sake.
of the original Star Wars.
So maybe that, maybe Infinity War, Endgame, and maybe if I go Marvel, if I was feeling for Marvel on this deserted island, then I'd maybe go Infinity War, Endgame, and like uh, Winter Soldier. If I wanted to mix it up a bit, I might go like The Dark Knight, um, Inception, and I don't know, The Wedding Singer with Adam Sandler because I
That's a
love
good
that
movie.
movie.
A great
It's a
movie.
super. It's Adam Sandler's most underrated movie. I don't know why it just
Or
popped in my
Waterboy.
head. Dude, honestly, the original, like, dude, Abby Gilmore, Billy Madison, and Waterboy, I'd be okay with those 3 movies too.
Yeah, I
Alright.
mean, they were
Those
all great.
those are great.
Yeah.
Those are great picks.
Oh, man,
Alright.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I know, he used to be so good at the comedy and, like, anymore. Ooh, he should just stick to doing stuff like Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
Alright, we got Jack Ryan 543. Answer the long debated question. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Simple answer is no. Not a Christmas movie.
I would say no.
It's not.
It's not. It's
It's
an
a
action movie.
just because it takes place around Christmas time does not make it a Christmas
There's
movie.
not a general Christmas themed movie.
Exactly. And I know some people argue that just all it needs to do is take place during Christmas for it to be a Christmas movie. That's fine if that's how you view it. But my interpretation has always been, like you said, there has to be a theme of Christmas as, like, that has to be the underlying theme.
Like Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way,
That was about Christmas.
A Christmas Story. These are about Christmas. The plot is driven by it being Christmas. The plot of Die Hard is not driven by it being Christmas at all. So no, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. And I'm pretty sure, I think Bruce Willis and the director both said no. I think Samuel L. Jackson was like, "Yeah, it is." But, like,
Is it?
is it though? I mean, it takes place around Christmas, so if that's how you want to define a Christmas movie,
I
then
guess it's all a matter of opinion.
yeah, then goddamn it, it's a Christmas movie if you want it to be. I'm not gonna judge you if at Christmas time you watch Die Hard because it's a good movie. So, I mean, it's better than watching a crappy movie that is about Christmas. So,
Like a
sure.
Hallmark Christmas movie or something.
Yeah, exactly. So I say no, but if you do, then more power to you.
Michael Santino asks us, "What is your favorite food?"
Deep question here.
Deep question. Yeah,
Deep
Michael
question.
Santino. Well, let me tell you. Right now I've been stuck on gyros. There's this place by where I live that has gyros. You know, like the lamb meat, the pita, that
Good
stuff.
stuff.
So good.
Good
Yeah,
stuff.
that I mean, you can't go wrong with like steak, hamburgers. You know,
Mhm.
it's kind of a. There's a lot of stuff that could be my favorite.
I've been eating a lot of steak lately. My favorite food though, I was gonna easily say chicken. Just any sort of chicken,
Yeah,
because that's normally just
it's healthy.
that's pretty much all I eat is meat anyway. Sorry to all the vegans out there. It's literally all I eat. So, but lately I've just been eating a lot of tacos, like just taco
man.
meat. Yeah,
Tacos are.
I
Great.
literally just make a pound or two of taco meat, and I eat like a pound or two of taco meat a day. Like, I'm not even kidding. That's just where I'm at right now.
I like the really fancy tacos that you get at like all the restaurants, like asada.
Dude, dude, when I go to Chipotle, I just keep it simple. Like, I get chicken when I go to Chipotle always.
I get
Standard.
carne.
I don't. Like,
It's good stuff.
I like it though. It's just the chicken's better for you, so I just like to get as much protein out of everything I eat to begin with.
Yeah.
But then I just keep it simple. I get brown rice, black beans, chicken, a little bit of sour cream. You have to
Yeah, you have to
emphasize
do
a
very little
little
sour
bit
cream.
because them dudes, man, you go to Chipotle, ask for sour cream, and you leave with a bowl of sour cream.
Oh, it'll literally
It's ridiculous.
It's disgusting.
And that's my biggest pet peeve with Chipotle is, like, the portion control is insane. Like, sometimes I go in there and my bowl is, like, less than a pound, but then
They
other
give you like
times,
a pinch of chicken.
yeah,
Just
yeah, I'll get double chicken sometimes, and I end up with less than I get when I get single chicken another
yeah,
time. It's insane. But then I just get the little bit of hot salsa, and some
yeah.
cheese, and
That
that's it. I keep it simple. Keep it simple. I
pretty
don't go
simple.
crazy with it. I don't like the corn. I don't like weird stuff.
I like the
Like
corn and the queso.
I don't like guac.
See, I do white rice too.
Yeah, I don't. I find white rice to be kind of bland. I don't know. Brown rice is bland altogether. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, you're not getting anything out of it. But I mean, even when like, I,
Carbohydrates.
right? Yeah, that's the thing. Well, the brown rice is a quicker digestive carb as opposed to the
Yeah.
white rice, which is a longer digestive carb. So it depends on what you're going for. But
Trying to make them gains.
yeah. But since I've just been eating like mainly meat lately, like all I eat now is like I make just beef tacos, and I just put it in a bowl with sour cream and cheese and fire sauce, Taco Bell fire sauce.
I got a bottle of that.
Mix it up, and I just eat it like that. Just literally, I'm sure it sounds gross to a lot of people,
I
but
might do that for dinner tonight.
dude, it's amazing. I mean, normally back when like I wasn't trying to do any sort of like diet or anything, I would just make a burrito with like rice and stuff.
Yeah.
You throw Fritos in there, make like a walking taco or something. But like, dude, it's perfectly fine
I
just
like
eating the beef sour cream and cheese and fire sauce. Perfectly good. All right, our next one. We went on with that one for a while. Sorry, I like food.
yeah.
Super Dad 77. What's your favorite superhero? If we're talking all time, Batman. If we're talking DC, Batman. If we're talking Marvel, just out of anyone's curiosity, it's going to be Spider-Man. So
Good choice.
that's it.
Mine, it's pretty plain and simple. I already thought about this when we read it earlier. Favorite superhero, Deadpool. I don't know if you'd really consider him a superhero per se,
He's a hero.
but he's
He's a hero.
he's a hero. Yeah,
Yeah,
Deadpool. I mean, that's
fine.
kind of self-explanatory. I don't need to really get into it.
Right there you go. X Order 66X. I'm sorry, this one was yours, Eric.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. Go ahead and read it, Rick.
X Order 66X. Pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
Favorite Star Wars movie?
What you got?
Empire Strikes Back.
Same. Easy.
Best Star Wars movie.
Easy.
I mean,
It is the best Star Wars one. I will say there was a time where I often have the debate with myself on whether it's Jedi or Empire.
Jedi just has some cheesy stuff in it.
There
It's got some really good stuff in it too.
There it is. But I mean, it's got like the best space battle is in Jedi, and then the throne room scene is in Jedi.
Yeah.
So like,
Darth Vader's reveal.
yeah, I mean, there's a
Jabba
lot of
the Hutt.
good stuff that happens in there, you know. So I don't know, but I mean, yeah, Empire or Jedi is the way I would go.
Yeah.
It can flip flop on any given day. Kyle Soars 89. All right,
Fly away, Kyle.
Yeah, it must be a pilot, dude. I don't know.
Fly away.
This is okay. I'm gonna have to think about this one. Who would win in a fight? Avengers versus Justice League and X-Men versus Teen Titans. Well, it depends on who's writing this mainly. Because if
What if nobody's writing? What if they're just squaring up?
well, I mean like writing the story, dude. These aren't real people we're talking about here. So like if it I mean easily the obvious answer, if it's a DC writer, then Justice League wins. But I don't need a DC writer to tell me that the Justice League is going to destroy the Avengers. So Justice League obviously destroys the Avengers.
They've got Superman.
Yeah, if you got Superman, you're done. There's I'm sorry to everybody out there. There's no helping you. Superman's just too strong. And don't argue, don't try to say anything about kryptonite because the Avengers don't know anything about kryptonite.
They don't know what it is.
They don't know what it is. So, and if the Justice League went to the Marvel world, there is no kryptonite, okay? And they still have a yellow sun in the Marvel world, so they effed, all right? And if the Avengers go to the DC world to fight the Justice League, they have no idea what kryptonite is. They might be able to do a couple Google searches to figure it out, but we're taking kryptonite off the table.
Yeah.
With it off the table, JL, all day. X-Men vs. Teen Titans is interesting because you don't know exactly which Titan team it's going to be.
Or
but
which X-Men is.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to give the overall edge to the X-Men just because depending on the X-Men lineup, you could have people like Scarlet Witch on their team, which literally have the power to rewrite reality. And then you could have Legion involved who can also like rewrite reality, which I mean, Raven and Nightwing are strong, but I'm not that strong. So I'm gonna say the X-Men probably easily can defeat the Teen Titans in a lot of different lineups. So
I'm gonna go with the same answers. I mean, obviously Superman's gonna be the strongest, and X-Men. I mean, there's X-Men. I just they've got a lot more variety.
they do, and it's hard to say with who, what lineup of X-Men is it? Well,
Yeah, yeah.
what lineup of Teen Titans is it?
I
I
still
mean,
think X-Men, no matter.
classic X-Men and classic Teen Titans, like that would be a good fight because you have good pairings. Like,
Well, you got like Wolverine too,
yeah, but I mean, classic X-Men, you'd
Cyclops.
have Raven is like super powerful on the Teen Titans side, which would be like a good pairing with like Jean Grey.
Yeah,
But I think Raven would have the edge in that. Raven's another one of those people with kind of like Scarlet Witch, who's just like a lot of times, depending on the story that's being told, like her powers kind of can go unchecked and unmatched. So, but just for sake of argument, I'm going to say X-Men for kylesoars 89 here.
yeah.
So Justice League, no matter what, and then X-Men would win versus Teen Titans. Rick,
Jerry GX. Jerry GX says, "What is your favorite system and game?" Um, uh,
easy.
I haven't had a console for so long. I'm gonna just go with the last console I played was Xbox 360. Um, so which is crazy, I know. But I love Grand Theft Auto 5. I love Forza, any of the Forza games. Um, I mean, there's a lot of good games out there. So that's gonna be my choice.
All right, this is easy. It's a PC, obviously.
Oh yeah,
PC is my favorite game system. Okay, favorite game. I don't know. Probably right now, World of Warcraft. That's all I've been playing. So, the World of Warcraft and Counter Strike.
yeah, you really like.
Those probably. I mean, those are really the only. Those are the two games I play more than anything. So I'm just gonna go with those two. If I had to choose a console system, I would say PS4. So,
Go with what you know.
but then and then if I have, to, I'll give a PS4 game too. So like probably as of right now, God of War, the most recent one for PS4, obviously. That would be my favorite for PS4. And Xbox doesn't have anything good to play, so you can't really say anything about it. Like, in all honesty, it's not a bash. It's just there's really nothing there. Like the last Halo wasn't very good. The
No,
last Gears game wasn't really talked about. Like,
I just like Forza,
yeah, I mean, if you like Forza, then yeah, of course, like you're stuck on the
but I
Xbox.
play like
So,
Grand Theft Auto. See,
well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like I don't know if Jerry GX wanted to know console or what, but like, because I mean, 9 times out of 10, you can get all the games on PC that'll run better anyway. So we got X Bryce Skates 69. Very good, sir. Very good. What
Nice.
kind of hobbies do you have outside of the show? I play World of Warcraft. Like I just said, I play video games. That's probably my biggest hobby.
For me, I got a few of them I can just name off real quick. I like fitness.
Oh yeah, I mean,
yeah, Nate.
you gotta get the
Nate's
pump
got
going.
you got to get the pump.
You gotta get the
I
pump.
like fitness. I like playing guitar. I like hanging out with my friends. As funny as it sounds, as I get older, I like doing things like yard work, building Gundams. Really into building Gundams.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I got a lot of hobbies.
active hobbies probably would be like, yeah, like games, working out. Um, I don't really enjoy doing like yard work and stuff, but there's always good fulfillment once you're done and like
Speaking,
you see your work.
oh yeah, yeah,
That's
it's very
good.
fulfilling.
That's a good feeling.
Weirdly enough, too, with the Bryce skates, I actually have considered, even though I'm kind of an old man now, getting back into skateboarding, but just to kind of cruise around, doing anything crazy.
Yeah,
I just always really enjoyed it.
Get a longboard and you just cruise around.
I don't know about that.
Some people like them. I don't know.
You gotta have a place to do it. With regular skateboarding,
That's
you can just
true.
whip it out.
Right. All right.
Okay. So we've got that Statue Dude 42. Statue Dude. Okay.
Statue
Do
Dude.
you collect hot toys?
I'm
gonna be real with you. I wish.
Yeah, I wish.
Very expensive, very high end.
They're great.
They're amazing. Oh my gosh. but
There's plenty I'd like to have.
I mean, the
I just
cheapest one I've seen is like a first order stormtrooper for like $199, and it was
yeah,
like the most basic one ever.
yeah, $200 is the small. Here's the thing.
You want good ones? They're like 300, 400.
Well, they normally stick around the 300 until you get to the ones that are bigger, like Thanos and Hulk. Those ones will be like around 400
Because they're
typically.
just bigger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're just bigger, but most of the time they're around 300, and depending on how many accessories they have, sometimes they increase price, and if they do like a limited edition one.
I
But
always like.
um, the biggest reason I haven't collected any Hot Toys is because I didn't want to go down the rabbit hole. Because I
Yeah.
already went down the rabbit hole with statues and like 6-inch action figures.
Once you start, you
Yeah.
can't stop.
It's literally you become addicted to it. It's just like a thing that happens.
That's how
So
Gundams
like
were for me.
exactly. Like so I got like a bunch of high-end statues that cost substantially more than Hot Toys already. So once I have these like crazy super intense detailed statues, the Hot Toys didn't seem like as good of an investment to me because they're like around half the price of one of these crazy statues I can get. That's one big reason I never really started getting into the Hot Toys, and then I never, there's just too many of them.
They
So I
come out, they're constant.
yeah, well, I mean, I just didn't wanna have to, like because I knew once I bought 1, I would have 2, and then all of a sudden I'd have 5, and then all of a sudden I'd be broke, you
Yeah.
know? So, like, I didn't want with there having so many of them, like, available, I just never wanted to go down the rabbit hole. Like, with the statues I normally collect, they get announced and then they don't even get, like, released for, like and the Hot Toys does this too, but they're, like, not released for, like, a year or 2 after, so, like, a lot of times, like, you just stumble upon one and hopefully there's something left, or you get in on the pre-order of it, and then you wait, like, a year or so, and then you get it.
Next thing you know, you get a statue.
Yeah, and it's like I didn't have to just when you do it that way, you can they split the payments up too, which you can, Rick and anyone out there, on Sideshow's website, you can do payment plans for Hot Toys, so
Don't tell me that.
if you wanna start losing your money, you
Don't
can
tell me.
go to Sideshow's website.
I want the
And
Mandalorian Hot Toys for
yeah,
me.
well, you can go and, like, depending on how far out they are, you can get more, recurring payments on it too, so a cheaper monthly bill
Yeah.
essentially. So, you can always go that route because it essentially ends up breaking up to, like, 30 to $60 a month instead of having to drop 3, 400.
Yeah.
So and that's kind of the benefit of
So
the
bad.
statue thing too. It's like you get them, you get in on them early enough, you don't have to drop 7, $800. You can split that payment up, you know?
Yeah, which
So
makes it
that
easy.
yeah, it makes it a little bit easier,
There's
like
a lot of apps that let you do that now too. Just with
yeah,
stuff that's even out. Like they just let you like finance stuff that's not normally financeable. But
right, exactly. Even like Amazon, if you have their Amazon card,
yeah.
if you order something from their website, you can do a essentially a finance payment with, no interest or anything on it, but just split it up between, like, X amount of months. Just for any purchase you make, you just have that option. You forego rewards points, I think, because you normally get points, but a little off topic, but either way. So, yeah, so the short answer, Statue Dude, I'm sure you wanted to know all of that. But, no, I do not collect Hot Toys,
I do.
but I would like to collect Hot Toys. If you have any that you're willing to give me, then I'll take them. Roger83 asking the super important question here. KFC, Popeyes, or Chick-fil-A? Now I'm telling you, this will probably change on. This also kind of changes. I'll tell you what. It's definitely not KFC.
No,
I hate
gosh.
KFC
Ugh.
garbage food. If you
God.
like that, I'm sorry. Well, good on you if you like it, but I don't.
They
No,
do good mac and cheese.
that's the problem, dude. I'm telling you, their sides are better than their food.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah, hands down.
like if you want chicken, you go to Popeyes or you go to Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna give a slight edge to Popeyes because they're open 7 days a week. God damn it! All right. So
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A
that's
though
true.
is great.
I've had
Like,
some bad experiences at Popeyes, so I can't say that. Chick-fil-A is my favorite.
yeah, I mean that's the thing. I think you
Some
can't go
nuggets.
wrong with Popeyes or Chick-fil-A, but you can go wrong with KFC.
Oh, you can always
Th-
you're
th-
wrong for pulling into KFC.
exactly. That's the thing. Like so, I don't care. I'm good with either. Popeyes has the blackened ranch sauce,
That's the
so
thing.
that's
Chick-fil-A
that's
is
good stuff.
Chick-fil-A sauce.
They do,
It's
but and that's the thing. Like Popeyes has seasoned fries, but then Chick-fil-A has waffle fries. You're
waffle
like,
fries.
and then normally when I go to Chick-fil-A though, I'll tell you what, all I get is 2 orders of the 12 count grilled nuggets. That's all I eat.
It's literally just a patty cut into nuggets.
I know, but you get the 12 count though, and it's like it's more than one patty.
Yeah.
It's like that's my other problem I will
It's a
say
lot of nugs.
with Chick-fil-A. Yeah, dude, 24 nuggets, you gotta eat it. Um, Chick-fil-A is, like, far more expensive,
It
like,
is.
because I gotta go and I'll get, like, 24 nuggets to eat, and, like, yeah, I know you might think it's a lot of food, and, like, I don't need to get that much food, but, like, either way,
The customer service.
it is always great, but I gotta spend, like, $20 when I go to Chick-fil-A. Like, I can go to Chipotle and get a arguably a larger meal for, like, $12.
Yeah.
But and same with Popeyes, but 'cause another good thing about Popeyes, I don't know if this ever happens to you, I'll order a 5-piece, chicken strip meal,
They give you 6.
and you get 6 or 7 sometimes.
Yeah.
Most of the time, if I ever
They
like,
just
I don't
hook you up.
yeah, I'm not too hungry right now, so I'll get the 3-piece. Bam, I end up with a 5-piece. And that happens, like, I swear to God, 80 to 90% of the time,
It's a good problem to have.
you get more it's definitely a good problem to have. So that's I don't know, that's 2 reasons why I give it astounding reviews to Popeyes and Chick-fil-A and hate KFC.
KFC's.
KFC sucks.
Next. All right, we got Fishman 42. Marvel or DC?
Is it Fishman or Fishman?
Fishman. I think
Fishman?
there's a guitar brand pickup that's called Fishman and it's spelled the same way.
Mhm.
But we're gonna go with Fishman. Maybe he fishes. Fishman
Maybe.
42 asks Marvel or DC. I'm just gonna go with Marvel.
No, DC all day. I will the only caveat I'll give is if you're talking movies, then Marvel obviously has had better movies,
Yeah.
at this point in time.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
They've had more movies too, so I mean, I guess it's the give and take, but they've also had more movies that were good compared to DC's movies that were good at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll go Marvel for movies, DC for literally
Characters and
anything else.
stories and
Yeah,
yeah.
anything else, DC is better,
Yeah.
in my opinion. If you like Marvel, that's great. I love Marvel
I
as
think
well,
I'm just being biased towards the movies.
which is fair. Like I'm as far as the characters go and the comics go and the lore and all that stuff, I prefer I like DC's more. I don't really prefer it. I like it more.
Yeah.
So, 'cause I like Marvel just as good, really. All right, kind of on the same topic here. Danuge 7861 Blackthorn.
Right.
Yeah. Favorite and best MCU and DCEU movie. Okay.
Favorite and best is kind of the same thing.
I don't think so, and I'll tell you why. I think the best MCU movie is probably if you wanna take team ups out, I'd say the best MCU movie is either I'll keep the team ups in there. Best movie is either Winter Soldier or the first Avengers movie.
First Avengers was good.
Those are probably the best, alright? My favorite, though, uh 'cause see, that's different. That's just like, which one do I like more? Like, 'cause I acknowledge that, like, Winter Soldier is easily the best standalone, uh, MCU movie, but my favorite to, like, watch and enjoy, I consider that to be different. Some people's favorite might be what they consider to be the best. I tend to have different ones.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, my favorite, I mean, kind of as it is right now, like, I don't know, I could watch the portal scene in Endgame, like, over and over and over again,
Yeah.
and, like, I just like watching it. So I'd say my favorite's probably Endgame, but the best is probably, Winter Soldier or Avengers 1, give
What
or
about
take.
DC?
DC is easily Man of Steel and Man of Steel. Done.
Man of Steel was
Best
great.
and favorite for DC is 100% Man of Steel and Man of Steel. You're wrong if you don't agree. Like 100%. I don't know why people have problems with that movie. That movie's amazing. It's the best. I'll give you this though. If I had to choose 2 different ones for what I think the best is, the best would be Man of Steel. Then I could say a favorite, not my favorite, but a favorite, which is my second favorite, is Shazam.
I've never seen Shazam.
Shazam's great. You should watch Shazam. Shazam's great. And then for the hell of it, I'll give you my top 3 is Man of Steel, Shazam, and Wonder Woman. Those are the best DC movies in general. I'll take this one, I guess.
Take it.
Scott Prescott, what microphone do you use? I use the Audio Technica AT2035. Same microphone that's over there with Rick. Bam.
Fancy.
Good mic. Good. So it's an XLR mic though, obviously. Can't just USB it in.
Okay, I got this one. Moonlion 646. Favorite streaming service and show on it? Well, I'm gonna go with something I don't know if you consider it a streaming service, but I've been using a lot of Facebook Watch recently. There's the show on there called Real Bros of Simi Valley. Simi Valley. That is like my absolute favorite show on TV. I want to call it TV right now. Uh, Super funny. There's tons of memes out about it. You've probably seen memes for the show, even if you haven't watched it, that you would recognize. So, highly recommend.
All right, this is tough, honestly, because I haven't been watching a lot of like new stuff. Well, actually, I have been primarily watching new stuff, but I've kind of finished it. So I don't really know. I don't have anything current that I would consider like my favorite is because I'm doing it now and it's great. So I'm gonna the easy obvious answer of my favorite streaming service would probably be HBO and then Game of Thrones, even
Oh,
though I
yeah.
didn't care for the
Final season.
the final season was fine, but just the way it was rushed is what I didn't really appreciate with it. But it was still my favorite show for the 8 years or whatever it was on. So, um, but I mean, funnily enough, I've actually been watching a lot of I watched 3 Apple Plus shows. They were all really good. Like really good. It was Servant, um, Defending Jacob, and Morning Show. Great shows. And I just recently finished those. So, but that's really all I have on there. So I can't really say it's my favorite streaming service. They don't have much on there. But I
Yeah.
was very impressed with those 3 shows I did watch. Um, I don't know. And then probably just HBO, I guess. I like Netflix too, just because for like other stuff, but whatever. Simple Man Sam. Favorite statue or collectible you own? It's my Goku Black one. The UK Studios
Okay.
Gokey. The UK Studios Goku Black figure I have.
You get a video of that on our
Yeah,
channel.
I got reviews of it on the channel. It's amazing. It's my favorite piece. Yeah, that's it. What about you?
Any of my Gundams. I've actually no. False. My perfect grade Gundam Red Frame Astray. It's a
There you
perfect
go.
grade. It's like the huge Gundam that's like 1.5 feet tall. It has a giant katana. It was a Christmas gift, and I've got to say that's my favorite thing I've like ever.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, fun to build too.
Yeah, I love building. Good.
Okay, Marvel Man 81 asks, "What are the top 5 MCU movies?" Man, Endgame, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, the first Avengers, and maybe and then Deadpool. Any of the Deadpool movies.
Deadpool's not an MCU though.
That's not MCU?
No, it was Fox.
Uh,
You think MCU is gonna be dropping F bombs and appreciating Women's Day and all that stuff?
no.
Nah, dude, they ain't
No.
gonna. They
Well,
ain't
I'm
doing that.
missing one then. I don't know.
It's hard to do a top 5 off the top of your head. So this is probably gonna change, but I'll give you my top 5. We're gonna go with number 1. Shit, I don't know. Winter Soldier. Number 2, Avengers. Avengers 1, and then God, I don't know. Thor Ragnarok.
That was good.
What else do we got here? I'm trying to go through the list of 22 movies that they have off the top of my head. Endgame. Nah, maybe Infinity War. Maybe just put them both there. I'll put them both there just to round out the slots because I can't really think of any other ones off the top of my head. But definitely, Winter Soldier is probably my favorite, and then the first Avengers movie. So
Yeah.
I can give you those as the top 2 probably any day. All right, Snowy Lake, 1764. Great year.
Yeah.
Great year.
Favorite.
I don't know if something actually you never know, something terrible could happen in 1764, so I can't think of the top of my head, but so I apologize if something terrible happened. Favorite Marvel villain other than Thanos? If we're talking MCU, I would probably go with Ultron. even though I don't know, the movie could have been better. It was still good. I liked the movie, but
Yeah.
if we're gonna go with a Marvel villain that has appeared in the MCU movies so far, I would say Ultron. If we're gonna go in general, and you're just taking Thanos off the board, I would probably say Doctor Doom. That's probably where I would go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Shoot, other than Thanos, I mean, Thanos is like the villain.
Yeah.
Uh,
Probably why he
Mandarin
took him
from
off the
Iron Man
board.
2. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, right.
That one specifically, though, it has to be the Iron Man 2 one. Trevor
Trevor.
as a Mandal.
Trevor.
He's the one. Is that your answer? Is that what you got?
No, I really don't know that I have a particular villain that I like. I mean, usually I liked Eric Killmonger.
That was good. They
Mainly
rushed
because we
that.
spell our names the same way.
Yeah, there you go.
E-R-I-K.
I felt like they rushed that. I felt like I've always felt that the Black Panther movie had to wrap up. Like it would have been great if the movie ended, spoiler alert, with um Eric taking the throne. And like that was it. That was it. And like we are presumed that Black Panther is dead. That's how it should have ended. And I always felt like that's how it was intended to end, but they couldn't end it that way
Yeah.
because Infinity War was coming out immediately after that movie, and they had already advertised in all the Infinity War trailers that they go to Wakanda and
Yeah.
Black Panther's there in the trailers for Infinity War. So I felt like that always kind of like made the third act kind of rushed because like he loses the throne, but then he just gets it right back. And it's all over. It's like
Yeah.
it was all for nothing. And I was like, man, it would have been just so cool if they could have just ended it right there, and everyone would have been like,
Yeah.
but whatever.
Controversial.
It would have been awesome. Like, could you imagine having to wait like 2 years to figure out what happened? Like, that would have been dope, dude. All right. Bears and Beats 666. There we go.
That's a
Bears
great
and Beats.
username.
That's a great name, dude. Bears Beats Battlestar Galactica. Bears and Beats.
Bears.
All right. Do you plan on getting the PS or do you plan on getting the new Xbox or the PS5? Do I plan on getting the new Xbox or PS5? If so, what games are you looking forward to? Probably I don't know. I'm not gonna get the new Xbox. I'll probably get a PS5 if some more games come out for it. I'm just really looking forward to. If I were to get the PS5, the only thing I'm really looking forward to is Demon Souls and the Miles Morales Spider-Man game. Well, we talked about that on the show, and this dropping Monday, and then we did a trailer review video for it. So go check that out.
Yeah. I don't think I am. I think if anything, I'd use that money to build more of a better gaming PC and play stuff off of Steam. Kind of
Money well spent.
Kind of how I always have gone.
Yep.
You know? I still play Grand Theft Auto 5 like religiously.
Dude, yeah,
So-
Grand Theft Auto 5 is still fun to play.
I just use the cheats and just
Dude.
have fun with it.
That's what I'm saying. You just turn it on and just
Let some stress off.
yeah, just go wild, dude. That's what that game is great for.
Yep.
All right, I think that was it.
That's it.
Yeah, let
21
me
questions.
check. I think that was it, dude. Yeah,
Went quick.
we're out. All right.
All right.
Well, that being said, that covers 21 questions with Rob and Rick here. And like I said, if you want to have a question or topic featured on the show, either 21 questions or if it's something that comes in that's actually fitting for a main topic on the show itself, just email us at honestanduneducated@gmail.com. That's honestanduneducated@gmail.com. With
Also,
that,
I would say make sure like and subscribe.
oh yeah, hit the like, hit the subscribe button as always,
You
dude.
want
We got new episodes of H&U show drop every Monday at like 8 a.m. Eastern time.
plus some other
So,
content.
yeah, we got some other stuff coming up. Like we're putting out the trailer reaction video for all the PS5 games and everything that came out. We did react videos for all those trailers and everything.
When's that coming out?
It should already be up by the time this comes up.
Okay.
So if you're watching this now, the trailer video is
Check
up.
it
Go
out.
watch it. Go check it out. Go like it. Go subscribe to it. Email us at honestanduneducated@gmail.com. That's honestanduneducated@gmail.com.
Get it in.
That's it. Hit that like. Hit the subscribe. Peace.